Oh, you're going to wear yourself out looking outside like that? Come on there. Baby, there's nothing you need to see there. I think you'll just end up putting yourself in a bad mood. That wasn't the point of our trip here. It is unfortunate that it darkened around the area as soon as we arrived. I was hoping we could get away from it for at least a little while. It's normal. Well, for me, I guess. But normally out here it's quite nice. During the summer, the flowers had a lot of colour during the day. Why don't I go fetch us a few and bring them inside to liven things up a bit? There's more light in here to appreciate them. Well, I think it'll brighten up the mood. I'll call for the staff. I'll have them draw the curtains as well, so we don't have to look at how dreadful it is outside. Oh, I don't think too many people would be happy with this type of scenery. I am no exception. Unfortunately, actions that may benefit us can result in some unwanted consequences. As much as I'd enjoy the position I have now, and trust me, I enjoy it, I can't say I'm too fond of having a shroud of darkness greeting me whenever I look out the window. It follows the paths of whoever or whomever would oppose me. So you can thank any deserters or monsters or heroes that have decided to make themselves present in the area. That's just how the curse works, I'm afraid. Prosperity only comes to those who have enlightened. Those who do not share in the correct mindset of what makes a perfect world will cause nothing but misery to it. Those who dissent will be run out and be forced to live in isolation of their own making. Only once they realize the error of their ways and their cursed lives do they truly break free. I've been more than generous to the people. I could be cruel, put them out of their misery and rule by fear, but I find that leads to more deceptions and more people like your friends when you all first started out, obviously. Heroes. Heroes have a place in a world where those who are less generous need to be removed from power, but in this world, people are given a choice of happiness or despair. Their own mindset gives them what they desire. It's just unfortunate that we have a few stragglers hanging around the estate that decide to spread their negativity and ruin what is supposed to be a special, once-in-a-lifetime experience. I can guarantee this will be the only one either of us gets to experience. I vowed to be your one and only, and you are mine. Forced or not, you are a ray of sunshine that cuts through the gloominess. I would hate to be spending my days alone, having to be reminded of all that darkness, without the comfort of seeing you at least. What's the matter, my dear? Oh, don't be ever scared to tell me anything. Honesty paves the way for a long and happy relationship. That's what I promise to you. Come on now. Speak up. Well, I am pleased to inform you that you are not the source of all that gloominess outside. No, of course not. Why would I place the curse on you? Behind your back, no less, especially with our agreement. That would be especially rude. To take away a special wedding gift like that, you, your friends, and your family will always remain unafflicted by it, so long as we keep our promises and our vows. I can't imagine they would ever oppose me again, otherwise they'd lose everything I've given to them. One wrong move and those nice homes, attending staff, and endless meals are gone. But fear isn't how I like to play these games. I build loyalty. You know that friend of yours? Oh, you know the one. The one who had the audacity to confess their undying love for you. Well, they were last seen half dead in your arms at our last battle. They sent me so many letters telling me how grateful they were for introducing them to you. I must admit I grew jealous. Maybe that's why I cut him down. I couldn't handle that. I'm sorry. When our wedding was supposed to be so happy, it was also filled with so much blood and dread. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you all came to fight me. That's how I met my pretty little darling. If you hadn't opposed me, the two of us wouldn't have met and we wouldn't be where we are now. Fighting back is what made me interested to begin with. Among plenty of other things. Well, it was less that I enjoyed you fighting back and more that it gave me the opportunity to see you. You made me wait so long for this moment. But it's been worth the trouble. It's nice that we were both able to get past all those rejections, being told no so many times to get you after a while. I don't blame you. Your loyalty to your friends is admirable. I would have questioned it if you had chosen to leave them for me while we were still in opposition, but it didn't hurt to ask and let you know I was interested. It did give me extra time to prepare at least. That curse took time to develop and I wanted to be absolutely certain I could make the world my own before I asked you again. I had to prove I could. I had to prove I could protect and provide for you. And with that kind of power, no one else could possibly compare. Maybe your friends, their opinions got all some weight. I mean, they're quite convinced. I recall each and every one of them being very enthusiastic regarding our union. Their smiles and tears of joy were too genuine to have come from simple bribery. They care so much for you. A little devious in their plan to protect you, though. Dangling you right in front of me at every encounter, and they defeated me just like that. Quite the star you are. You are a shining star in the middle of all that darkness. A shame you were the only one with power that they could rely on. They're fortunate to have a bleeding heart that's willing to give up a lifetime of happiness just to give them a chance at it. Luckily, they no longer have that leverage over me. Unfortunately, you do. You've got one thing out of reach that you're reluctant to give to me. I want you to love me. I don't want us to keep playing pretend for the rest of our lives if it's going to be all fake smiles like it was at our wedding. Then it's going to make things difficult for both of us. I wanted to wait until you did, so we could look back on. But I knew you weren't going to change your mind so easily. I wasn't just going to let you wander off into someone else's arms. I wanted to keep my reign as one without such needless violence. Not just for me, but for you as well. I don't want you to be afraid of me. Developing a curse just to change your mind about me would be such a waste. I'm not going to make this easy for myself using my powers to make you love me. It's no different than what it is now. I don't want to live a lie. I can make it easy for you to love me, though. Just tell me what I can do for that innocent little hero who rejected me genuinely. The one who, after so long, finally said yes. What keeps you from seeing me as your ally? Your friends have found happiness and prosperity and being given to that. The world is becoming one that you fought for. Doesn't matter how we got there. We both wanted the same thing. I just found a way to get to it quicker. But then, am I right to assume if I had gone about things your way, you would have had no problem saying yes to me? What is it that you're interested in, if not the very type of person who would make that sort of decision to take a different route, to do what is necessary? There's no one else hiding under all of this. It's just me. Do you want us to be enemies or not? Because I am not your enemy. Do you know what I am? I'm your husband. Still hard to believe, but it'll get to you soon enough. Give it a couple of months. Oh, I'm well past that point. You've been mine since before I even asked you. It was always planned out that way. Nothing was going to stop me. Now we're here at the best part of any marriage, where we get to have all the fun. Come on. How about I ask you this? Do you think after all the fighting, after all the violence, all I had to do to build your perfect world, that you just can look past everything? Do you think we can try, at least, that you can try to be happy with me? I get it, I'm nothing more than a villain, but I deserve my happy ending too, don't I? So, will you be mine? Even though you kind of already are. I didn't expect that. So I'm guessing this means that you're willing to try? Okay, perfect. I'm sorry you seem to have brought tears to my eyes. It seems just a little not very villainly, I can say. Alright. May we enjoy the rest of our lives together as married nemesis, my dear. Hello everybody, my name is the Man of Culture. If you like this video, make sure to comment, like, subscribe. Consider donating as it funds the channel and everything that I do. Also, consider checking out my Patreon where I've been uploading deliciously spicy content for all of you to enjoy. All donation links are in the description. I want to give a big shout out to our tier 3 Patreon subscribers, Castiel. Thank you for being a subscriber. Let's see. Check out my Twitter and our Discord. Thanks for watching. You've been amazing. Have a great day.